It's been over 2 decades since Ridley Scott's Gladiator graced our screens, and now the long-awaited sequel, Gladiator 2, is on its way. Fans of the original film have been waiting for this moment ever since Maximus's last stand, and the final moments of Gladiator left us wondering what would come next. Ridley Scott is back in the director's chair, and the trailer for Gladiator 2 gives us our first look at what's shaping up to be an epic return to ancient Rome. But what does this new trailer reveal about the story, and which characters are coming back to the Colosseum? More importantly, how does Gladiator 2 compare to the legacy of the original, and what new faces will shape this upcoming epic? The trailer is filled with stunning visuals, tense battle scenes, and enough historical intrigue to leave us begging for more. In this breakdown, we're diving deep into the key moments from the epic fight sequences to the characters we recognize and the plot hints that have already started circulating. So grab your sword and shield and let's march into the arena for Gladiator 2. Returning characters and new faces. The Gladiator 2 trailer wastes no time introducing us to familiar faces, and the first character that longtime fans will recognize is Lucius, the nephew of Commodus from the original film. Now grown into a young man, it seems Lucius has stepped up into a larger role within Rome's political sphere. Lucius admired Maximus as a child, and it will be interesting to see if he carries on the legacy of the fallen gladiator, perhaps as a symbol of rebellion or justice against Rome's corruption. But Lucius isn't the only character making waves. Connie Nielsen, who portrayed Lucia in the original, appears in the trailer as well. Lucilla, once torn between loyalty to Rome and love for Maximus, is now seen alongside Lucius, possibly guiding him in the complex world of Roman politics. There is a clear sense of tension and power struggle, suggesting Lucilla might still be dealing with the echoes of her past, particularly after the violent death of Commodus. As for the new faces, the trailer introduces us to Paul Mescal, stepping into the role of an unnamed gladiator protagonist. Mescal's character seems to be on his own quest for vengeance or redemption, taking on the mantle of the gladiator that Maximus made famous. There's a moment in the trailer where Mescal's character stands in the arena, looking to fight not just for survival, but for something far bigger. With these key characters established, Gladiator 2 sets the stage for a rich, character-driven narrative, one that blends the personal stakes of revenge with the larger infrastructure of ancient Rome. Plot hints and historical context. The Gladiator 2 trailer gives us some tantalizing hints about the plot, but leaves just enough mystery to keep fans guessing. Based on the visuals and character interactions, it looks like the story picks up with Lucius at the center of Rome's political web. He's no longer the innocent boy we remember from the first film. He's a young man entangled in the brutal power struggles of the Roman Empire. There's a particular shot where Lucius looks over the Colosseum, mirroring the iconic shot of Commodus in the original film, suggesting that Lucius may now be a powerful figure within Rome. One of the key moments in the trailer shows Paul Mescal's character being dragged into the Colosseum to fight as a gladiator. His story appears to echo that of Maximus, a man forced to fight for survival while harboring a personal vendetta. We can speculate that Paul Mescal's character is tied to Lucius in some way, possibly as a former ally or a rebel rising against Rome's tyranny. The tension between freedom and slavery, a core theme of the original, seems to return, as Mescal's character is caught in the heart of the Roman gladiatorial games. The trailer also hints at the broader political context of Rome at the time. Following Commodus' death, there's a strong power vacuum, and it appears Lucius may be caught in the middle of a succession triangle. The Roman Senate is seen briefly, indicating that political intrigue and corruption will once again play a major role in the plot. There are also flashes of rebellion, gladiators and soldiers rallying, hinting that this film may focus on the broader theme of resistance against a corrupt Roman elite. Visually, the trailer makes subtle nods to historical events. The design of the Colosseum is even grander than before, suggesting that Rome's obsession with blood sport has only intensified. There are brief shots of Roman legions preparing for war, and we catch glimpses of massive sweeping battles potentially pointing to conflict both within Rome and on its borders. The emphasis on large-scale combat may reflect the growing instability of the Roman Empire during this period. Action and cinematic spectacle. If there's one thing that Ridley Scott knows how to deliver, it's jaw-dropping action sequences, and Gladiator 2 looks like it's raising the bar even higher. The trailer is filled with high-octane moments, from brutal gladiatorial fights to massive, large-scale battles that take us back to the Roman frontier. Fans of the original will immediately recognize the signature choreography, gritty, visceral, and realistic, while still maintaining that larger-than-life epic that made the first film a classic. One of the standout moments in the trailer is a scene set in the heart of the Colosseum where Paul Mescal's character faces off against multiple opponents. The fight choreography here is top tier, with every blow, every clash of swords, and every dodge carrying weight and intensity. This isn't about survival. It feels personal. Mescal's character is fighting for something beyond just his life, and the trailer does a great job of building that tension. What makes this action even more engaging is the visual symbolism woven throughout. There's a shot of Mescal's character, bloody but unbroken, raising his arms in a clear homage to Maximus's iconic pose. It's a powerful reminder of the legacy of the first film and the stakes that the gladiators faced in the arena. The Colosseum itself, with its towering walls and roaring crowds, once again become a character in the film, an arena not just for combat, but for spectacle, power, and control. The trailer also teases some massive battle sequences. There are brief flashes of Roman legions marching into combat, raising their shields in formation, and clashing with enemies. These moments hint at a broader war that will likely play a key role in the film's narrative. We also see some quick glimpses of cavalry charges and siege engines, suggesting that Gladiator 2 won't just be confined to the Colosseum, it'll take us to the battlefield. All this is brought to life with Ridley Scott's signature style, sweeping cinematography, intense close-ups during battle, and epic wide shots that capture the scale of the action. The visuals are stunning, from the blood-stained sands of the arena to the vast Roman landscapes. It's clear that Gladiator 2 is aiming to be a cinematic spectacle that will leave audiences breathless. Conclusion and final thoughts. With returning characters like Lucius and Lucilla, along with the introduction of new compelling figures like Paul Mescal's mysterious gladiator, the film promises to blend personal stories of revenge and redemption within the larger, brutal reality of the Roman Empire. The action sequences look bigger and more intense than ever, and the political intrigue hinted at in the trailer suggests that Gladiator 2 will dive deep into the dark heart of Rome's corruption and decadence. Ridley Scott's masterful direction is on full display, delivering stunning visuals and gripping tension throughout. The question now is, will Gladiator 2 live up to the legacy of the original? With its mix of epic battles, rich character development, and historical depth, this certainly has all the ingredients to become another classic. We'll have to wait and see if it can capture the same magic that made Gladiator such an iconic film. What do you think? Will Gladiator 2 surpass expectations? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns like this.